Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Trunkhead with Trunkhead Gaming. Today is the replay of my game, my REL game. I'm trying to make sure that my REL games are cast, and I want to keep them well documented. I was going to do that with REL. REL is pretty good about casting and getting games on TV. I like to keep sure my REL game is up to speed, so I'm going to cast this replay. This is Greenhorn, round 3. I'm currently 1-1-0, so undefeated through 2 games, which I think is saying something for Dark Elves. This particular game is also against a 1-1-0 coach, because Khristoff I know nothing about. The way Swiss works is you play people with the same record all the way up until there's nobody left. There's only 1 round left, so there we go. Against Undead, so Dark Elf against Undead is not easy, especially early Dark Elf against early Undead, because Undead is one of the best stronging teams, and I don't have dodge to get away. But the limit hits, as always, you have to limit hits, especially against Undead, because they start with 2 Mighty Blow, which is not something you really like. And he's got 3 blocks, so let's put the block here. And here we go. Limit hits, and hopefully we don't take too much damage. If I get the tie out of this, we'll be pretty happy. I want to make sure I get my 3rd reroll. He gets a quick snap. So my goal is basically to avoid taking any losses. And to just kind of get the tie. I mean, even if I lose, it's okay. It's just a Greenhorn tournament. It's not doesn't count for anything. It's all about team development. So I want to get a level, hopefully. I think I have one of these guys. This guy's only 1 away, so if he can get a level and then maybe 1 more, I'd be really, really happy. Start off with a zombie punch on Robo-Trunk. Oh. So much for not taking losses. As I have stated on the channel many times before, he just came to zombie on the very first play of the game. That is brutal. 70,000 linemen out the door. As I have stated many times, if you're playing Undead and you're taking damage to the non-Mighty Blow hits, and you are in trouble. Because you're going to get hit with them enough. You don't need to be hit. You don't need extra damage. So that's not a great start. So 2 hits, 1 dead, 1 stun. So 2 armor breaks, not good. And we're going to hit 3 knockdowns from Khristoff the Funny. No armor break, though. That was... I feel like that's a win. When Trunkface survives, that was a win. And here comes a blitz from the white, who's going to hit my unskilled lineman. The Iron Trunk with his 2 SPP, just going to push. The good thing is, even though Robo-Trunk died and he's 70,000, I won't be able to replace him for a really long time. He only had 0 SPP, so I didn't lose any SPP. I didn't lose any development there other than having to replace him. So this team, when you're Dark Elves, taking early losses really hurts because you have to buy witches and you have to buy rerolls and you have to buy appos. So as of right now, it's not looking so good. It's not looking so good. I will play with that loner for a long time because my next I have to buy the reroll, which is 100,000, and the appo, which is 50,000. My next piece after that is a witch and then another witch. So it'll be a long time before I end up playing without a loner. This team. He got his mummy out here on the wing by himself, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit him and see if I can hit him. I'm gonna take this 2 dice here, of course. You only have 2 rerolls as early Dark Elf, so that sucks. Sucks a lot. I'm going to go over, we're going to kind of set up the screen a little bit, see if we can slow him down. And we're going to hit this mummy. I want to push him back over here. I want to push him away from my guys if I knock him down, which I do. So we'll push him back there, away from everybody. No armor break, unfortunately, but AP9, so that's what you expect. Then I can move this guy over here a little bit. Yep, I'm just going to set up the screen, and we'll 2-die that guy. We'll push him away, which is good enough. I mean, you want to knock him down, of course, but really you're just trying to... like I said, limit hits is the key. It's the key to this matchup. To any matchup against bash teams, well, really is you want to limit your hits, but it's especially important against teams with 2 Mighty Blow. The reason knocking down a mummy is so nice is because they don't have any movement. It's just standing up takes all their movement. Unless he wants a GFI. So slowing down his offense is always a good thing. Gonna come up here and base me, which means I'm gonna have to roll dice to get away, which is what you should do when you're I often hear people get frustrated with the elf screen. Like, how do I deal with it? Well, this is how you deal with it. You just get up close and start bashing people. You're basing them, and you're forcing them to either hit you, which is hard when you have a strength 5 piece, or dodge away, and eventually those dodges will fail. And if they fail early in the turn, then the guy's in really in a lot of trouble. So if you're a bash team and you're facing the elf screen, just fucking get up in there, man. Just like this. This is great. It's exactly what he should be doing. So I'm going to come over there. He's going to 1-die the Iron Trunk. I don't know about that play, but that's what it shows. And he gets it, so there's that. There's that. And then he's going to back up and kind of complete his cage. Well, he's gonna go for he's gonna do the go for it and fail. But that guy's still being effective where he is. I have to go around him and eat an assist if I want to get in there. There's not really a great way for me to get in there, although I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Double O Trunk, the kicker, is gonna knock down this Bob Frosty zombie. Bob Frosty Frost. We're gonna do it. So what we're doing here, the reason I would do this, this is setting up for an attack on the cage. I'm trying to cancel this assist because I'm gonna come right through here. Right, this is a 2+ into a 1 die. You have to take hits on the ball. I mean, he's got dodge, yeah, but I got block, so I'm gonna take that hit on the ball carrier. That's why I'm doing this. I'm canceling those 2 assists, and I'm gonna keep my screen effective in case this fails. 2+ works. Get in there, hit the ball carrier. That doesn't work. I only have 2 rerolls, so I can't re-roll it. So I'm gonna let him go, and I'm gonna probably back out. I would imagine. No, I'm gonna stay there. But I'm gonna pressure this ball carrier. I'm gonna make it hard for him. The reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to make him roll dice too. Like these guys can win a 9 pretty easily, and I'm making him go backwards. He's either gotta fight me or go backwards or roll dice. He only doesn't have a block over here. His block base is over here. The other 2 blocks aren't in contact, so just trying to pressure the ball to see if I can make him. Once you break a cage like this with Dark Elves, it's really smart to pressure the ball because the cage is going to stay misformed for a while. He's going to be basically he's got to scramble now to make the cage. He can't do the traditional YouTube cage, so he's got to roll some dice. Reroll is a block into a block, so that's a wasted reroll. That guy is still stuck right there. If I can get him to go backwards, I'll consider that a win. And he's going to go backwards. He's going to go backwards. He's going to set up the cage, but his cage is in contact. 2 corners are in contact. 3 corners are in contact. He's going to try and put that guy right there. When you have contact corners in the cage, you pretty much got to take it, because all you got to do is clear one of these things, and I can get dice on the ball again. 1 and 9, no problem. So let's get over here. He's going to push Predator Trunk on next to the ball, which is crazy, but that's what he chose to do. Right now, I have a 1 die on the ball, but without block, it's pow. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to try and clear this guy. If I knock him down, which I don't. If I had knocked him down, I could have then cleared this guy and then got 2 die. But that is not how it works, so I'll take the 1 die. It's just a push, and maybe if it was a pow, that would have been perfect. I would have scored right there. But I still have my blitz onto the ball. I decided to come from this direction instead of this direction. Wanted to push him down into here. Also, there was this wasn't that great of a blitz. I looked at it. It was like a 3+ dodge into a GFI into the 1 die. So I figured I would take this safer if I get the pow. Great. If I don't, then I'll push him next to these guys. So now he's in contact with 3 people. And I'm just keeping pressure on the ball. So I've got 2 1 dies on the ball so far. I'm doing this because I'm going to hit the zombie. Or this mummy. I always mix that up. He gave me the hit on a mummy. You got to take hits on the mummy when you can get him. Didn't knock him down, which is really unfortunate, which means he's going to hit me back. So this is one of the dangers to attacking the ball so heavily is that you take more hits than you really want to take. Often when you're playing Dark Elves, if you don't get the cage in the first try, you back off and you try something else. But because I was in this position where his ball was unprotected and he was in this bad spot, I decided to push it. Hopefully it works. This is a turn. I took a lot of hits. It takes 2 hits already. There's 3. That's just a push, thankfully. GG, his lordship Byron, the skeleton. The mummy hit hurts the most, double O Trunk, because it's mighty blow. But he survives, so that's fortuitous. That's 4 hits. And I still have 2 more. So it takes 6 hits this turn, which, as we've talked about with Dark Elves, you literally do not want to do. He's going to set up his cage. This is smart, although this guy's still here, so this will be his blitz, so he can get this guy away from the corner of his cage. Moves his ball carrier first. It's just a 1 and 9. I was hoping he would fail one, though. So he's done 2 1 and 9s. I don't know why he attacked that guy. He should have blitzed this guy. But he gets the pow. The Dark Trunk takes it on the chin. And then he's going to go over here. He's going to mark that guy. So I'm still in contact. I don't know that I like this play. I mean, this is all to be expected. So I took like 7 hits that turn, 6, 7 hits. I think you should have blitzed this guy, the Iron Trunk, because now I'm in contact with the ball. All I got to do is cancel this assist, put a guy here, clear that, then I have a spot on another dice on the ball. which is you'll see is exactly what I'm doing. I'm kind of committed now because my guys are all behind the play. I can't set up an effective screen, so I'm going to try and I got to keep attacking the ball. And since I'm still he keeps me in contact with the cage, he's not clearing his cage, I can keep getting these hits in the ball. Come down here as a safety as best I can, and then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get another 1 die on the ball. And this time I get it. 6-3 dice to knock him down, so that's perfect. Goes into a really bad spot. I wanted it to like hit this guy or this guy and bounce away. Usually when you're breaking a cage like that, that's the last spot you want the ball to be. You want the ball to bounce to one of these guys and then bounce outside of the cage. Pick up the ball, failed, and then the other bounce, ensuing bounce is also bad. This was just a Hail Mary. Let's just get involved and cause some chaos, especially since this mummy's way back here. These guys out of, he's got 5 dudes back here out of position, and I only have 3 guys, so I have the player advantage. I want to make a scramble for this ball. He's gonna come down. I don't know if he's gonna hit me on. He piles me again. Getting hit pretty good. Doesn't want to clear the ball because the ball's not in a bad spot, especially since he can just clear this dude, hit that guy, and clear this guy. He can just pick this ball up, or he can come down here with this guy and pick the ball up without doing any kind of dice. Mummy hit does nothing. Clears off. Who is this? The Iron Trunk just pushes him away. Brings in a skeleton. You see he's just gonna fucking pile in around the ball right now. And all he's gotta do is come through here and pick it up. So 3 dice on the ball, knocked him down once, didn't work for me, but I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of committed to this. I could back out now and try and set up a screen, but I have too many guys. I have a lot of guys behind the play. Fails to pick up, so that's 1 reroll. The 1 and 9 is good though. The reroll is good. That's what rerolls are for. He's only got 1 reroll left. I can hope that he fails something. I can hope that he fails something. Pushes Trunk McLean. Just a push. And then he's going to foul. He's going to foul Trunkhead Born, hoping for a referee send-off. Referee sees him. Get off my pitch, he says. That evens up the numbers. We are now 10-10. Bobby Frosty Frost, you're not sneaky. So the question is, do I keep hitting the ball? Right now I can do, it's a 2 die. So what I did here was I went up here and I canceled both of these assists because this guy is already assisting him, right? As long as these assists are canceled, I get a 2 die from Trunk McLean. So you see me hit him, and it's a push play. So I'm going to hit him into the ball carrier, push the ball carrier back, and then I can get another 1 die on the ball carrier for my 4th 1 die. So I push him this way. He dominoes into the ball carrier. The ball carrier now has a free hit on him. All I got to do is, this assist's already canceled, so I don't have to really do any of this stuff. This is just setting up for in case this thing works. And then I'm going to come over here. I don't want to use him because I want him to pick up the loose ball if I get the ball loose. We'll come over here, 1 die the ball carrier, get the pow. He goes in here, which is bad, but if it bounces like here and then out, then we're in a good spot. Instead, it goes right to their goal. So, he's allowed me 4 dice in the ball carrier. Predictably, I've gotten the ball out twice, but I'm unlucky to not get that ball free to me. But I've been doing okay. Like, I've been getting hits on the ball. I've been doing exactly what I want to do. It's just hasn't working out for me. So this is a 2 die. Clear this guy with the pow, and then that zombie, and then we'll get another hit on this zombie. Because that 2 die, we'll pow that guy as well. And then we'll set the screen up right in front of him. I stayed there because I wanted him to go left. If I went right here, I guess I should. I probably should have followed that up. He's clearly going to go left because all my guys are to the right. I've got 4 chances at the ball and have not been. I've gotten the ball loose free, but both times it's been some unlucky bounces. So it hasn't worked out for me. So right now what I'm thinking is I want to make him score on his turn 7. That will give me 2 turns to equalize. I know I'm not gonna. He's got too many guys. I'm not in good enough position to keep attacking the ball, especially if he's knocking down my guys. Like he's just knocked down my kicker. Double O Trunk. So I'm not in a position to where I'll be able to get another dice on the ball. So the hope here is I can make him score by turn 7 on his turn 7. And you'll see, so he sets up a cage instead of potato, which is good for him because I could have got to the potato. He's going to come over here with GFI. The GFI to get right there, which he takes. And then 1 dice goals, boom, that guy's free. So my goal for this turn, again, isn't to hit him because I don't really have a good shot on the ball. It's to make him score on the following turn. And to do that, I'm just going to pressure the ball. Put pressure on the cage. If I can keep his cage in contact, then he either has to score or stand and fight. And hopefully I can get the initiative there. If he stands and fights and fails to fight, then he doesn't score. So this whole thought is I'm gonna put guys around the ball. So if you don't score, I can pressure you next turn. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm just trying to slow. Like I said, I want to make him score on turn 7. This is a cage dive, but I think so this was a last-ditch attempt. I was like, well, I already got the pressure I wanted. This guy, and this guy are all within range, and this guy. So I've already got the pressure I want. I would do this dodge. If this cage dive with AG4 and dodge is 55%, so it's a 5+ dodge. From here to here is a 5+ dodge. But with the dodge skill, with automatic reroll, it's like 54%. That's actually what it is. So I did that, but I snaked the 2+. I snaked the easy one. So there you go. What just fucking happened? There we go. I guess we could watch this turn again. There's bugs with the replays, man. I'm telling you, the replays needs to be fixed again. So we'll watch this whole thing again. At this point, I'm mildly frustrated. I've lost a $70,000 piece that I am in no danger of replacing anytime soon. So I'm going to be with a loner for a long time. I've gotten 4 dice on the ball and haven't gotten the ball out, but it's just been bad luck on the bounces. So I'm a little bit frustrated, but let's keep it together. Again, if I can make him score on turn 7, then I have 2 turns to equalize, which I can do as Dark Elves. So there's the failed dodge. Turnover. So let's see if I was effective in making him score. Pushes that guy. Here comes the mummy. He's just going to base contact. Brings the wide up. He's probably going to base too. He's going to right involved there so he can 2-die this guy. I can 2-die both of them actually. Pushes that guy. If he stays where he's at, he can 2-die this guy. So Trunkhead, Trunk Bow goes down. Trunkhead Born takes a punch. And you talked about it on the Dark Elf in Depth channel. If you're attacking the ball, you're inherently in contact and going to take punishment. But I haven't taken a lot of punishment, so I've been okay with taking these punches. Doesn't want to use his reroll there because if he skulls it, then I get to his ball. So he's got to use his. If he rerolls it and double skulls, then I can get to his ball. So just takes it for what it is. 2-dies this guy. Pows him. Predator Trunk goes down to Ed Wolfle Poe. Now his ball is, so you can tell when he's doing all these punches, you knew he was going to score because his ball's not protected now. Maybe everybody out of position. So he's going to go ahead and get in the end zone, which is the best case scenario considering I got all those hits in the ball and could get it out. Making him score on turn 7 is pretty good because that gives me 2 turns. That's really, Elves can 2-turn touchdown. Dark Elves aren't the best at it compared to the other Elves, but they're better than most other teams. So the worst of the Elves, but that's usually better than most things. So he's going to set the picket fence. He actually did this because he forgot that he had 2 turns left. So he sets up the picket fence to defend against the 1-turn. But I'm not 1-turning because I can't 1-turn, essentially. I can't 1-turn from where I'm at. So, I mean, I can because I have this guy. But I have 2 turns, so I'm not going to try and 1-turn. I'm just going to take these hits on the line, see if I can get some SVP. And then I'm going to try and I want to set up in the center as much as possible so that I can kind of pick my spots when I'm trying to score. The danger part about here is these pieces, I need these pieces because they're my higher movement ones. So one of these guys is going to be my blitz. Because I have nobody else to blitz, right? He gets an extra reroll that's wasted. I have nobody else to blitz except for this line because these guys are so far back. So I'll use one of these guys to hit this guy and clear the line. You see, I'm going to go ahead and set the cage up. I have 2 rerolls, so I got a reroll per turn. You want to put your scoring. I have to have guys in scoring position this particular turn. So I want to do that before I try to pick up the ball. Dub skull to start does not feel good. It's a rough start to the half, which is kind of frustrating. Like I said, I was kind of frustrated at this point. Hit this guy. He is my move dude. And then I'll blitz this guy. Put him up there up front. I'm trying to get as close as possible without getting hit. So I'll blitz this guy. Knock him down. Unfortunately, I don't move him. And then I have to do a GFI, I believe. I'll go ahead and put him up in there. And then one of these guys has to do a GFI to get to this cage corner. Okay. And then it's I have to pick up the ball and get it to him somehow. Pick up the ball, so that's point A is good. Throw it to this guy. Who fails? I mean, I don't know, man. I play a lot of Dark Elves lately, and every game my ball handling is less than 83% is what you should get. That's a 2+. Every game is less than that. The passes, the catches, the pickups are always less than 83%. I don't know. My Dark Elves don't like to handle the ball, that is for certain. So he moves that guy. So what's the plan here? What's the plan, Trunk? That's an excellent idea. First thing we need to do, I want to clear. Let me clear this guy. I think I can't use my blitz here, unfortunately, because I have to blitz this guy. It's either do these two. It's either a 3+, 3+, 2+, or a 3+ dodge or 3+ pickup. So I'm gonna blitz one of these two skeletons. Instead of blitzing this guy off the ball. So this was really well done. First I'm going to hit this guy to give me some space. Then I need to clear either this guy or this guy. I need to pick it up on the 3+, get it to this guy or this guy, and let's go score a touchdown. Probably this guy because he's got dodge. He's a little more versatile. But I think he 2, 4, 6. So he doesn't have to do a GFI if he advances every single time. So that is the plan. This guy or this guy, 3+ pickup, probably a 3+ dodge. It depends on. I don't want to hit him with this guy because he's my movement dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be a 3+ pickup, 3+ dodge, 2+ dodge, into a 2+ pickup. I did not have a lot of hopes this play. Did not have a lot of hopes. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go over here. We're going to try and clear this guy. I'm canceled. So the reason I did this, the reason I canceled these assists is because I'm going to come from right here. I'm using him to do it. He gets a double pow. Pow. And then I put him in the end zone because I might have to give him the ball. I don't know yet. Clear this guy, which is unfortunate. This is all I got one reroll, so now I need to pick up this ball and get it to that guy. So I'm going to use this blitzer, pick it up on a 3+, got it. Probably just do the 3+, 2+. Fail the 2+, fail the easy one. Got a reroll. Now I got to do more dice without a reroll, which is unfortunate, but you're going to have to use a reroll at some point. The handoff is good, and then it's go right through here, and then either handoff or GFI. And a GFI, I scored a touchdown. What? I probably, in retrospect, should have done that. I mean, since I was doing a 2+ anyway, probably could have handed it to the Dark Trunk, so he could have got SPP. That would have made more sense. But I got the equalizer, so I was frustrated the first half. Got the very first play of the game, lost a fucking lineman to a zombie, which hurts. And gave him more players, so I was never going to have the player advantage. All those hits in the ball carrier, get the ball loose, didn't work. But got that in there. Just get it in there, so that's pretty nice. So now the question is, do I score fast? Probably not, because it's a 1-1. If I was up 1-0, scoring fast is okay, but 1-1, you kind of want to do the grind. You want to stall out as long as possible. So I will be in no hurry to score. Like, you'll often see me, you'll see the guys comment on the game. They'll say, hey, why do you always score so fast? Well, if I'm up 1-0, getting up to 2-0, scoring fast is okay, because then you have a chance to get to 3-0, and if they come back and counter score 2-1, you still win. But when it's 1-1, you have to be more judicious. You have to play a little more safer. Trunk McLean's back here. He just needs a pass. That's all he needs. Hopefully, God, he gets that. You know, my ball handling is terrible with Dark Elves for whatever reason. I'm going to clear these guys, and then I'm going to back up. I don't have a blitz I like. I could blitz one of these whites, I guess. Maybe I do. I don't think I do, but maybe I do. I don't remember. So let's see what happens. First thing we're going to do is going to clear the line. Percy Shelley, the zombie. Percy No Mary Shelley gets KO'd, so that means that we are back to 10 on 10. So that's a good start. It's really helpful. I don't want to be outnumbered too badly. Protecting the ball. I did that. Now I'm going to come back and protect the ball in case my pickup fails, because, you know, my pickup's going to fail. 1-9 against the zombie, but I have blocks, so it's a stalemate. And the way I'm set up, I can hit him again. So we'll push him with Indiana Trunk and get the injury. Now I actually have a player advantage, so that's nice. And Indiana Trunk gets 2 SPP, so dig that. 2 SPP. I'm only expecting to get scoring SPP for him, so getting the Kaz is nice. And then I 1-9 there. I only have 2 rerolls, so I can't really re-roll that. I don't want to be with only 1 reroll for the entire half. And since I protected the ball, he can't really get to it. It's okay to take that build time. If I did not have these guys in front of the ball, I would have had to re-roll that. But since I moved them first, is that all right? Gonna come through is gonna 2-die the Dark Trunk, who I would love to get a level on. I don't know how that's gonna happen, especially since I should have given him the touchdown and didn't. And he gets KO'd. So now we're 9 on 9 again. Back to even numbers, and I'm out of blitzer, so we're even on block, which is the most frustrating part. That was a nice hit. Nice hit by Chauncey the Haunter. That's funny. And now he's getting spread out, which I'm kind of spread out. If you see my Undead in depth, you know that I don't like my mummies this far apart. There, he's 4 squares apart. It's not how I like to do things. So now the question is, can I break this? Can I get the ball and break it? I mean, I definitely want to attack one side of the ball right now. And I'm probably going to attack to the right because he's got nobody over there. I want to separate these mummies. These guys don't go very fast, right? And this guy's kind of giving me a hit. All I got to do is put a piece right here, and I got 2-die in this mummy. Or right there, too. Well, so we'll take it, and we'll knock him down. So now he is even slower. And I can blitz this white, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And I can, if I get the knockdown, I can free up this guy without doing a dodge, but that didn't work. So I move him down, and this guy's over here, and I can use here. He's gonna set up a cage. You can see what I'm doing is I'm going right. This is how you beat Undead, man. You separate their mummies. And he fortunately did it for me. He did it for me, which is nice. So this guy won't be able to play. This guy can only stand up unless he wants a GFI. So I'm kind of setting up a screen over here. The only guy I need to worry about is this dude. All I got to do is stay back here, kind of out of his range. God damn, pick up the fucking ball. I have to use reroll now because otherwise one of these guys can pick it up. My ball handling is just atrocious. And we'll hand it to him. I'm going to be greedy and go for the pass, I think. I mean, I can't. Can I make 2 consecutive 2 pluses? It's been brutal. And we'll go up here. I can hang on to the ball. Or I can try a little pass. Go for it. And fail it. Are you fucking kidding me? Ball handling so fucking hard for Dark Elves. At least my Dark Elves. I think everybody else's Dark Elves are fine. I think I eat all the ones on ball handling for Dark Elves. It's just amazing. But that doesn't actually hurt me. The ball's still in an okay spot. He can kind of get to it. He can put a base on it, but he's still out of position. And now these mummies are here. This guy coming back. So this is kind of a mistake, actually. This guy coming back into here is a mistake because I'm going to go up. And then this guy's going to be out of the play. He needed to come back here. And he wanted to give him a base contact, of course, but he needed to bring this guy over here. This guy coming downfield is bad because I'm going to go upfield and he's going to be out of the play. But I don't think anybody blow hits this turn, so I'm good about that. This white, who's already knocked out one of my blitzers, is going to come in. He's going to pop out Trunk Face. And, of course, knock down Trunk Face. Now he's going to try and safety me. But this isn't really that great. This gives me 2-die. So all I got to do is, this guy's already canceled us this. So this looks bad, but see, he's really committing to coming to the ball. So this looks bad, looks really bad, but it's not really. All I got to do is clear this piece, and then I can kind of get upfield. And this mum will be out of play. And these guys, this guy will be out of the play, this guy will be out of the play, this guy will have to get running into the play. This guy will be out of the play, so he put 4 dudes out of the play. This is almost half his team since we're 9 on 9. First things first, we're going to hit this skeleton. I don't even have to move to do it, so that's nice. Pop that guy. I mean, he wanted to get on the ball, but he should have gone on the ball right here. He would have been fine right here. When he went right here, because this assist is canceled, and this is an assist, he just gave me 2-die. This was a better spot. Even this is this is probably the best spot right here. This guy couldn't get him. Or even here. Any one of these 3 would have been better than where he went. So the ball's clear. We're going to come over here. I can get him and hit this guy if I want, which maybe it looks like I'm doing. Yeah, I'm hitting him with this guy. We'll knock him back. So what I'm doing here is that I could go up this way, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to clear a gap right here. So I hit that guy out of the way. The reason I did that is I hit that out of the way because this is, there's a guy here and there's a guy here. And this guy's in the way. But all I got to do is move him up into here. This is a 2+ dodge, and then everywhere getting through here is a 2+ dodge. So he left me a hole. And I'm going to get away from it. So first thing I had to do to get that hole clear is to clear this spot. The push is actually fine here. And now I just need to get out of the way. And then I need to clear this guy out of the way because I'm going to pick up the ball. And I'm going to go through. I'm going to go right through there. So he's out of the way. I'm going to throw him the ball. I'm going to take this blitzer. I'm going to pick up the ball. I'm going to run right through there. And I'm going to throw in the ball. So 3+ because it went too far. But I get it. So he gets the level. What? And now it's just, hey, I'm going to not get hit. I'm going to try. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 die in the skeleton. So now I'm feeling super confident. I'm feeling confident because he's got too many guys behind the play. Half of his team, his whole team is to the right. And half of the team is behind the play. We'll go through here and we'll set up some more screen and not get hit. So if you're thinking I'm in a strong position, you would be correct. This is feeling pretty good, actually. And I got a level in the blitzer. So the goal now is A, I need to score, but B, I need to not take any damage. Because we're building the team up and I already taken 1 loss. I don't want to take it anymore. Dub Skull, so that's a re-roll into a POW. Predator Trunk is going to take in the chin from Dante the Damned. The white. No armor break, and then go through and get close. So when he hit him and then chose not to follow up and then followed him anyway. So he changed his mind and decided, I'm going to fucking foul that guy. And I don't hate the foul here. Double O Trunk gets knocked out by this guy who's fucking wrecking stuff. This dude, this white, the Haunt, what's this guy's name? Chancho the Haunted, yeah. 1 die POW works, of course. So I'm just going to go up and I'm going to fucking get in scoring position. I'm going to screen the ball. I actually don't like this positioning. I did it because I wanted to stay away from this guy. 2, 4, 6, 8, not just 2 GFIs away. But if he gets hit and knocks the ball there, the ball's likely to go out of bounds. But I knew I was going to hit him, so I'm going over there and I got the POW. On a Robbie Pegasus Burns. Oh, injury! Trunk McLean gets the level, then gets the cast too. Way to go, buddy. MNG for that white, or for that ghoul. Which means he's only going to have 1 ghoul next game. Let's see about another one. And I can set up a super loose cage. All I got to do is get away from these guys. Fail that. Do I re-roll that? Nope. Which means this guy's going to get hit. The reason I didn't re-roll is because he can't get to me. So his ghoul is gone. This ghoul is way out of position. He's not getting to me anytime soon. So the ball is not in danger. I can save that re-roll for later on. I only got 1 re-roll left, so no reason to spend it right there. Trunk Face takes 1 hit, takes another hit. Still standing. He's going to come up and base my guys, make me roll dice. He needs to make me score as fast as possible so he gets a chance to equalize. I now have the player advantage now. Wait, do I? He's got 3 outs. I got 3 out. So we're actually even. GFI, because he's going to foul this guy. Like I said, I don't hate this foul. And I don't hate this foul because he needs to make me score. And one way to make people score is to murder their players. And eventually they will score to protect their players. So this is a good foul. Gets the armor break, which is a stun. Does that pressure me to score? Unlikely. Unlikely. I think that lineman, Predator Trunk with 0 SPP, is not enticing enough to make me score. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to hit this skeleton because he's a skeleton. Hopefully I can remove him and get some free SPP. Get the POW. Knock him back this way and then go back. More screening. No injury, no armor break, unfortunately, in the AB7 to hold strong. We'll get away from this mummy. And then we'll move this guy out of the way. And then we're going to leave Predator Trunk to get stomped again. Like I said, stomping on players is the way to do it. I like it, but this particular player isn't valuable enough for me to protect. For me to worry about. So right now the stall is more important than protecting this guy. Contact again. He's going to come through. He's going to 2-die my Blodger. But I have Blodge, which does something. He re-rolls it. You know, he's desperate to get in my face. Gets the POW on the Blodger. Unfortunate. Now stomping on this guy. Now that might make me score. That might make me score. We'll see, though. He's going to come over and stomp on the Trunkhead, which is one of my 2 best players by the fact that he's one of 2 players at the level. Doesn't get the stun, so that's fortunate. So I can get away in a 4+, 50-50 with 75% with the reroll. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my screen with these 3 guys. Because I'm going to try and stall in the return. And then I'm going to try the dodge. That's what's going to happen. And then I might hit this guy. because he's available to be hit. So first thing we do is set up our screen so that if this dodge fails and ends our turn, we're still on the screen. I don't need to cage it, I can just screen him off. This guy goes right there. Good. Oh, there he goes. He does the, he's going to kind of cap it around. Now we're all set. Do the no dice rolls, come over here, so we're going to hit this guy. Hopefully we can get some SPP on Trunk Face. Just a push, unfortunately. Push him over there. We don't need to follow that up. We don't need to make base contact. And then we're going to try this 4+. It's a 4+, 2+. No problem. That lets me buy at least one more turn. I can score Undead. It's hard for Undead to score on 2 turns, especially when I only have 1 ghoul. So I can score on turn 15 if I'm feeling like I can't protect the ball. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like he's going to hit my blitzer, Trunk McLean, who just leveled, which I dig. He's going to pow Trunk McLean, which I don't dig, but it's Dante the Damned. It's not the Haunted guy. He doesn't hit as hard as the other dude for some reason. This guy, Chomps, I'd be blitzing with this dude. He's causing the damage. I guess Dante has the Kaz. So. Oh, he doesn't have a Kaz. This guy's knocked out 2 people. This guy has done nothing in this game. I'd be blitzing this guy. He's got the hot hand. GFIs and then re-roll so he can blitz, so he can foul. This fouling is getting aggressive, but it's not working for him. Again, he's trying to make me score, so I'm okay with all that. I think it's an aggressive decision to use my last re-roll and GFI to foul, but it is what it is. Do not get that hit, so let's just... Oh, I hit the white instead. Ah, smart. And then I can score. This foul's a little dicier. I don't know that I'll use my reroll on it, since I'm trying. I know I already have enough pressure to make me. He already had enough pressure to make me score on the next turn, so he might have wanted to save that reroll for the 2-turn. But unless he's feeling like he doesn't have enough the proper pieces to 2-turn, or he can't 2-turn against me, then it's an okay foul, I guess. I still don't know that I would reroll there for it. The other thing is you reroll to protect your. You don't want your AV7 guy taking a free armor hit. So that could have been the decision too. Either way, yeah, he made me score a turn earlier than I wanted to. You can see I come way back there because he's got 2 turns. If you're not protecting against a 2-turn like this, with a team that's mobile like this, it's okay. But you want to be it's okay to be back here. You're seeing all this position, but you're putting yourself in a good spot. Make sure you're in the middle so that whether he goes left, right, or center, you can kind of go from there. I have the kick skill, which is amazing. Now, I'm very blind. That really helps. -1 modifier, and I'll pass rolls. Hopefully, I don't get hit too hard on these line of scrimmage hits. This he should have put this mummy on one of the sides so that if it was just a push like it was, he gets a follow-up hit. But since he centered him, he's going to have to do the blitz now. 3, 4, 5. It's not enough for 2 dice. He's gonna come over here because he wants to push me next to the guy, next to the mummy. Trunk Face is gonna get hit again. Knocked down. You can see he's not putting anybody in scoring position though. He's doing the foul first, so he's giving up. The foul. This is a spite foul. I don't know, man. If this was a regular league play and he got caught, if this was regular league play, then absolutely that go ahead and foul. This is a Greenhorn tournament, man. We're just building our teams. That's a little aggressive. I wasn't really very salty about it. Like, I get it. You're upset, but he didn't even try to get score. He didn't put anybody in scoring position, so the game's over, essentially. He's just trying to cause damage. So I have 1 reroll left. It's my last hit, so I might as well do it. See if I get anything out of that on Trunk McLean, who already has 3 SPP today. And now I'm going to protect him because I can see that he wants to foul me. I can see that his whole mission is just to foul the shit out of me. That's just some salt fouls. Just some salt fouls. And I was a little salty in the first when I got all those hits in the ball, and he said something, and he didn't say anything too bad. But I was like, yeah, it's crazy that I got all those hits on the ball. I can't remember last time I got that many hits in the ball and didn't get the ball when I got that many dice in the ball carrier. And then he got frustrated with that, and he's like, wow, look at all these dodges you made. And I'm like, all right, that's fair. So we're going to see what kind of dodges I made. We're going to see how it goes. So, does he want to turn 16 foul me in the Greenhorn tournament? Will never see me again unless we're in the same division. We'll see. My guess is yeah. I mean, he's fouled me for the last 5 turns, so I don't see why he would stop now. Like I said, it's not very sportsmanlike, but whatever. Fouling is the way of life in the REL, so you just gotta deal with it, man. And he sets up for it. And here he goes. He's gonna hit Trunk Bow. His previous 4 fouls have not worked. This one does work, but just a stop. He just picks up the ball and fails. It doesn't have a reroll because he used it on the GFI. So there you go. That is Trunky Wood 2-1 versus Undead. Oh, and the Dark Trunk got the MVP. Oh, man, that's baller. That means that I got 2 levels. 2 levels out of that. Let's check out the dice rolls real fast. So he said my dodging was out of control. He had 100% dodging, so I'd say that's out of control. He only did 2, though. My dodges were just 1 dice above average, so I did 40, which is too much. Which is way too much. But it's on average. 83% is average, so I probably did 1 more. If one of these successes had been a failure, it would have been more like 80%. So that's pretty much on point, 4% above average, which is almost nothing. But I did do a lot of them. I did a ton of them, so it felt really bad. Ball handling. Where are we at? Ball handling. Catch. 60% ball handling. That should be 83%. So that is 22%, 23% below. Going for it's 100%. Pickups. Fucking 66%. So of my ball handling. So because catch passes part of it too. Well, one of these is a 3+. So 2 of these plus 6 of these is 8. Plus 5 of these is 13. So 13 dice, I failed 4. That's bad. That's bad. 60%, 60. This ball handle is really bad for me. Armor was okay though. Let's see, he's going for GFI fail. He did. That's exactly on average. 83% average, so that's good. His dodging was he dodged as much as. Oh, that's both teams. Let's do this. Where are we at? Go for it. So his go for it was basically on average. His pickups were below average. His dodges were above average. Injuries were pretty good. Okay, I don't know. This is actually the other way around. Regen failed. There you go. So that is Trunky Wood versus Almost Dead Poet Society. I am 2-1-0. There's only 4 weeks in the Greenhorn tournament. I don't think I can win it since I lost a game, or I tied 1 game. And the way the Greenhorn tournament works is the undefeated teams should go against each other. I don't know who the 2 undefeated teams are going to be. Or if there's more than 2, because there's so many teams, it's possible. And then I don't know, because it's only 4 weeks, I don't think we'll have a definitive winner. But I'm interested to see the 3-0s. Let's check out the team, since I got 2 levels that game, 2 levels. Looks like 1 was just a normal. Trunk McLean, he just got dodged. And then the Dark Trunk with his MVP, he rolled doubles and he got fucking Mighty Blow. So, and I got my reroll. I actually rolled a 3, and then I was like, well, if I had gotten a 5 on my reroll, if I gotten a 6, no, a 5. If I gotten a 5 with my fan factor, I would have had enough money for both the reroll and the Apo. I just needed a 1. I mean, I was guaranteed to get the reroll because it was only 10k away. So I re-rolled it, and then, of course, I rolled a 1. I rolled a reroll of 3 into 1. If I gotten a 6, I could have gotten both. So that felt pretty bad. But I did get the reroll. Next purchase is an Apothecary, so I need at least 3 on the winnings next time to get the Apothecary. Well, 3 would give me 40, so that could buy the Apothecary. And then I can start saving up my first Witch, which is a ways off, but that will be in the regular season. So hopefully after the next game, I don't have any pending levels because all my MVPs have been fortunate. They all landed on Blitzers so far, except for this guy. Double Drunk's got 1 MVP, I believe. Yep. But the other 2 have both landed on Blitzers. So that's pretty lucky. This guy's an MVP away from getting dodged for him. So I think I'm in no hurry to get SPP on the lineman because you really want to pound these guys a little bit. I think I'll probably try to get the Dark Trunk because he's gonna be very valuable. He's my Mighty Blow piece. And then I really need, Indiana Trunk who can get the MVP. So anyway, that is the squad which we're at right now going to the last game. Wednesday night is rollover, Thursday morning. And then we'll see who we play. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, the 84 subscribers. I really, really, really appreciate it. I have Clan tonight. I may stream that, but without commentary. Like, it'll be on, but it'll be just quiet. Or I might do the replay. I haven't decided yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya!